My cousin John Lydon.
Thanks, Marissa. Thank you. So first and foremost, there's a few people here tonight that have to be thanked. Anyone who was present at the fundraiser last year knows that we made incredible strides and we've improved the organization of this night 10 times. And as much as I'd like to, I can't take credit for any of it. About a dozen of my closest friends and family came together to make tonight happen. And I'm going to try to thank them all, but if I forget, I'm going to apologize right now. So first off, and as always, I've been blessed with the unfaltering commitment of a few of my good friends, Skylar, Lindsay, Ashley Alberts, and as always, my cousin Kevin, without whom none of these media presentations would be possible. My other two cousins, Philip and Marissa Claher, dropped everything when I told them last night that I needed their help, and they're here now, keeping everything moving behind the scenes. So, thank you, Marissa and Philip. We have two great bartenders, Thomas and Victoria. Thank you, guys. And this next one's a little interesting. I have to thank a woman her name is Diane Chalkowski. First of all, for making all of the centerpieces that are in front of you, and perhaps more importantly for dragging all four of her girls here from Albany. So thank you, Diane. And then furthermore, if we're talking about Chalkowskis, absolutely none of the progress that we've made between this fundraiser and last would have been possible without Diane's fifth daughter, Anne, who's right in front of me, and who's been by my side the last 2 months planning every single aspect of this event. And I should mention that today happens to be her 24th birthday. So, happy birthday. And then finally, a special thank you must go out to Mrs. Jennifer Gowan and her family. I'm in awe of your presence here tonight, given the tragedy that you only recently endured. And I don't know how you're doing what you do, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, before I stand aside and let Jennifer take the floor, I had a few thoughts that I wanted to share with all of you here tonight, and I'll keep them brief because I'm honestly not one for public speaking, unless it's in my own living room. So, a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to meet Jenny Gowan, as she likes to go by. I found myself in the middle of Southbury, Connecticut, in a meeting to plan for this event. During that meeting, we went over some of the basic elements of putting tonight together, where to go, what time to arrive, dress, attire, etc., etc. One of the things that I asked her was if she would like a specific song to be played after the conclusion of her speech. And a few days later, I got an email from her requesting that we play the song. It's called Clocks, and it's by Coldplay. A lot of you probably know it. And at the time, I thought it was a good choice on her part, and I didn't think much more about it. Then, a few days ago, it occurred to me that the song is particularly appropriate for tonight, even more so than I originally had thought, due to the presence of one line in the fourth verse, the second part of the fourth verse, and it says, am I a part of the cure, or am I a part of the disease? And unequivocally so, every single person in this room, without hesitation, can say, is a part of the cure. So, give yourselves a round of applause. And we're not just part of the cure in an abstract, detached sense. Our community has come together here tonight, in essence, to say that no, we won't sit back and let these diseases ravage the minds and bodies of our children. And no, we're not satisfied to say that because these children are under the care of a physician and they're in a hospital, that there's no more that we can do about it. Tonight we've come together as a group to facilitate the oldest form of medicine known to mankind, and that is the comfort and care and compassion of another human being. Someone to play checkers or a video game with to take their minds off whatever illness they may be suffering from. A stuffed animal to squeeze and hold throughout the night to help ease the pain. Or for a child that maybe doesn't have anyone else at that moment in their life. Someone to share a laugh with, or even a cry. And at times, this can be the only thing that gives a child the strength and courage to undergo that last excruciatingly painful treatment that might be the difference for them between life and death. Boston Children's Hospital and the Child Life Development Department, who tonight's proceeds will go towards, with the help of donors like you, provides all of this, and not to mention